What up? Hey, what up? What up? Hey, what up? What up? Hey, what up? Hey, what up?
What up, though, Pride Nation? Welcome to Luke G's Field Review, and we back at it this time discussing the releasing of guard TJ Lang. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you have heard this news because many are reporting it. But you know, here on Luke G's Field Review, we like to take a deeper dive and figure out what were the ramifications of that release. So let's start down here. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you will already know the Detroit Lions cap situation. In this case, we're going to talk about TJ Lang's cap. I would like to direct your eyes right here at this number right here. Yep, that number that shows $2,666,668. That's right. That's the cap hit we took, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where I'm okay with this releasing. Mr. TJ Lang is 31 years of age, as you can see right here. And that's great. And Mr. TJ Lang counted for 6.1% of our cap. That's not that bad. Had we not released him, he would have got $11,510,418. But again, I'm going to direct your eyes right here, ladies and gentlemen, because that is the cap hit. And it is okay because this is the money we save. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, $8,843,750. That's what we save. Now you may be wondering, what does this mean? Well, this means that the Detroit Lions now has more cap to work with. This means that the guard position becomes more prevalent in their approach. This means that people like AJ Kane and Quentin Spann are becoming a high option. Now you may be wondering, how do you come up with this stuff, Luke? Rather than just read a story, I like to dig. Let's go and talk about the rest of the salary cap for the Detroit Lions. As you can see right here, this gives a total breakdown of their entire salary cap. Okay. And remember I told you in a previous video, and I believe it was the when they released Glover Quinn, that don't worry because Nav Lawson's next. Well, if we just take a look over here at Nav Lawson's contract, if they release him, they only take a $1,125,000 hit, and they save $4,675,000. I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that Nav Lawson is on the chopping block. If they cannot find a trade partner, do not fret. Now, you may be wondering, why am I bringing up other players when this is supposed to be about TJ Lang? It's because I want to point out that this is not the same old Lions, ladies and gentlemen. If this was the same old Lions, we would have went out and hired every old person in free agency. And not only would we have got every old person in free agency, we would have maintained those old people for that entire time. But let's go ahead and look at something a little bit different. Okay, people? Let's look at the number of dead money already on the books. Okay? So as you can see right here, Glover Quinn is gone. Michael Forbes is a free agent. So, you know, it didn't cost much. So, you know, he come off the books. But nonetheless, I just want you to pay attention to the dead money. 30,000, 18,000, 5,000, 72,000, 2 million. And you may be wondering, well, what's the significance of that? The significance is not only are they making smart decisions to cut players that save them money, the cap hit is not even significant enough to destroy the cap. I want you to understand that when we go through and we look at these contracts, there are people on this contract that if you cut them, it don't set us back. Now, let me be clear about something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go back for a second. If you look right here to Mr. Theo Riddick, as you can see. If he stays on the roster, he's going to make $4,625,000. If we cut him, we take a cap hit of $962,500, but we save $3,662,500. Now you may be wondering, what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? The Detroit Lions are going to be finding a replacement at running back. And with that kind of money being saved with that cap hit, I'm showing you the pattern that the Detroit Lions are displaying this season. So rest assured, sit back, and if you want to do this yourself, I implore you to do so. I implore you to go and look at our cap, because I want you to be able to see something. And what that is this. Your Detroit Lions literally put $8 million back on the cap. That is not same old Lions. Okay? That's it for right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave this right here up for you to take a look at it. And better yet, I'll leave up Mr. TJ Lang's contract, because I want you to focus in on the power of doing smart business. I want you to be able to see what it looks like when a team does what they're supposed to do and release those things that cannot help you win or contribute to your winning organization. I want you to be able to see it in its live, beautiful glory for what it is. Your Detroit Lions went from 13th in cap space all the way up to, I believe, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They went up 3 spots in cap space just off getting rid of TJ Lang, ladies and gentlemen. Same old Lions, they are not. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. And like always, as I always tell you, please don't be no chump. Please do your research.